What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another vlog with me. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a full-on, very detailed car tour of the 2023 Kia Rio Lx. So I don't think this is, as far as automatic, this is just the base model, okay? There is a manual version of this, which is the base model. But I literally have looked up and down all over YouTube for other car tours of this specific car, the trim, the year, the everything. And there's not that many 2023s out there quite yet. But I'm hoping I get to see a lot more after I post this video, because I am literally going to show you guys how much this car serves for under 20K. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. This was not what I was expecting to go home with. This is not what was supposed to happen. There were two other cars, and there was actually this K5 that was involved in my life. And that was what I was supposed to pick up that day that I went to the dealership. But a whole fiasco happened. Ultimately, the car wouldn't turn on. Was not going to continue purchasing that. So instead, I walked away with this bad boy right here, and I am so in love with her. So in love with her. I just feel like so many people are sleeping on this car, or like the size of this vehicle, because there's plenty of other car brands that have other vehicles, like their own versions this size. This serves. This is plenty, okay? No kids, even if you have kids. But I currently have no kids. I just have a 70-pound dog that I haul around. Perfect for him. He loves it. It is just me, my husband, and our dog, and I can't get enough of how much this car accommodates the three of us. So you guys saw the pictures, but I do have just black on black. So it is black interior, black exterior. We do have some kind of old school features in here. Old school, but it's as basic as it gets, so just don't expect anything too fancy. Literally, I just feel this is a huge bang for your buck, but don't expect, yeah, like I got like a whole entire like sunroof and everything going on. No, none of that's here. I just did not, I couldn't justify purchasing a car over like 25K, to be honest, because in this economy, I just don't know how you're doing it. I don't live at home. I live in my own apartment, my own townhome, whatever you want to call it. And I just was not willing to risk anything else financially for a car that came with the sunroof or anything else. It was just, that's just my own opinion. There's definitely plenty of car enthusiasts out there that definitely can justify it up and down me, like why they would purchase something like that at that price. And by all means, if you can do it, do it. But I can do it, but I shouldn't. So that is how I ended up with this vehicle, and I honestly cannot complain at all about it. I love her to death, but my husband purchased this car for me, so I am beyond lucky. Yeah, he loves me. I got a good one. Oh my god, I just turned up the air because it's 102 outside. But yes, ladies, if he wanted to, he would. Period. But getting back into this car tour, I'm just not one of those people that like goes and spends like $500 on car essentials. I don't do that. I do have some essentials, but realistic ones, okay? So, and I will go over that all here in a minute, but I just don't expect that either. This is not one of those videos. I have my three things that I just need in every single car. I've always had one in like my last two vehicles, so I am going to start with those three things that I have in here right now. First things first, you need hand sanitizer. Since COVID, you need hand sanitizer. This one is personally my favorite. It is the EOS. It is the Shea Butter Hydrating Hand Sanitizer in Pomegranate Raspberry. So she just comes in like this really cute, I forgot the sun, like right there. It's a really cute baby pink bottle. Okay, she's like as big as my hand. I love her. She's 8 ounces, and I believe I got this for $4 off Amazon. But this one's just my favorite after I go to the gas pump, after I'm like coming back from a store, grocery shopping, whatever it is. I just throw some on. I can't live without hand sanitizer, like easily accessible in my car anymore. The next thing is, this one's a little bit smaller than what I'd like it to be, but because I wanted all the room back there to be just dedicated for my dog, I didn't want to put anything in his way. So before, I used to have like a hanging trash can in my last couple cars over like the headrest, but like I said, I just didn't want it in his way, and I'm afraid that he's probably honestly going to go through it. So I keep this guy. So this one I actually purchased from Temu, which if you haven't heard of Temu, Temu is basically just the sister of Shein. So I got this. So essentially it fits into like a cup holder. It is, just because it's an awkward shape, it doesn't fit in my door cup holders. That is a shame. She's just a little bit too thick up here for it to fully slide in, so just consider that other cars may also have that issue when it comes to this thing. But yeah, she's essentially supposed to be for a cup holder, but she's not in a cup holder at the moment, and you guys will see what I mean here in a second. But it's just a little push top trash can that I just throw mainly my Starbucks wrappers, because that's all that I really have in here anyways. But yes, the very last thing is going to be my bag. So I always have a cosmetic bag of some sort, even though it's not cosmetics essentially. In this vehicle I have 2. So I try to just not just throw things that I feel like I just absolutely need in my car or just want in my car. I try to put things that I know are going to be very essential for me personally or others that are around me. So in this bag specifically, we have 2 car chargers, because you just never know. I do have a USB in here and a 12 volt, but I prefer the 12 volt. I'm just not used to plugging in to a USB quite yet. That's a little bougie for me. So I always have just one of these no matter what. But my husband also has an iPhone, so I just always keep 2 in here, and in case one of them dies. I always keep pads on me. Always. I am very vocalized about menstrual cycles. So I like to be prepared for myself and for others. So this is my preference. So that's what I always carry. I always have an extra scrunchie in here because I can't tell you how many times that has come in handy. I have 2 because I lose them. Worst comes to worst, I'm not a huge hair clip person, but I do have one in case I lose the 2 hair ties. This one is actually also from Temu. This is just another car adapter, but it's 2. So I have that one in here as well in case I lose the other one or it stops working. Thinking ahead. As somebody who deals with eczema, I have hydrocortisone cream always, because I can break out from animals, plants, grass, air, living, you name it. So I always have it in my bag. And this is literally just the Dollar General brand. Love her. She works. Same as cortisone cream. So these last 2 things are just more because Arizona, to be honest. So I have a mini banana boat sport, what is this? Sunscreen. I have this is SPF 30, so I always have her because it's summer. Oh, I lost her. And then this one, because I am next to a lot of lakes and just a lot of water, and because my husband drags me with him to go fishing all the time, I get beat up. I'm like a buffet, so I always have the Off Deep Woods bug repellent spray in here as well. We do a lot of outdoorsy stuff with his family, my family, you name it. So I always keep those just in case, because I hate having to like ask other people to borrow theirs because I feel like a huge inconvenience. yeah, I hardly use this. Mind you, I hardly ever really actually use my chargers because my phone's always charged, no matter what. No matter what. It always is. So, let's go ahead and let's get into the interior of this car so I can show you guys exactly what I'm working with. And then we'll go ahead and check out the exterior. Okay, so driver view, this is what you see. This is the whole, just the front that I view every single day, obviously. But as soon as you come in, you have this really nice steering wheel. It is very tough. I don't think it's not leather, but it's like really hard, like good plastic. I actually really enjoy it better than like a leather wrapped steering wheel, just because those I feel like get a lot more dirt and grime on them. This one I can like scrub down and I feel really good about it. We have the newer Kia symbol going on right here. That is their new logo. To the left right here, I do have radio controls. I have voice control. Sorry, yeah, voice control is up here. So I can pretty much talk into a mic, and which I have no idea where it's even located. I know it's somewhere up there, but I can just pretty much just hit this or this one and just kind of talk to it, Siri, all that good stuff. Say, you know, hey Siri, call this person, whatever. I can hang up right here. I can skip through my tunes on this one. So I have all of that. Right here is volume. I don't want to put it up too much because, you know, don't want to get copyrighted. So for this base model, it actually does not come with cruise control, which is totally fine. I never even use cruise control, in my opinion. Even on long drives, I just don't do it. I don't trust it. I don't know why. I want to know. I just don't understand how it's driving on its own, so I just don't trust it, so I don't use it. Up here is a reset where I can basically reset my my trips. So, oh, they're the same. So yeah, so trip, I basically can just maneuver between different trips, the speed, I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's just 4 screens. So up here though, we have the miles per hour up on the top right corner. It has the shift that I'm in. Like if I put it in drive, it'll change to D, R, N, and all that good stuff. It'll have like the 8 different shifts on the left. My range is how much gas I can get, obviously with what's in my tank. The average is just my average. The little scale at the very end is what kind of tells me, like as I'm driving, what my mileage is that I'm gonna get per gallon. The bottom left, I have my temperature outside, and then of course my mileage. So it's just basic. It's basic. I love it. That's what I enjoy about it. Nothing complicated at all. But I can just hit reset and it'll reset my miles per gallon, like my estimate right there, my average, and then it'll also just reset the trips. So yeah, so coming over here, we have this. This is just an up and down like light thing. This will just slowly dim my lights. It won't turn off right now because it knows that I'm outside. But this also controls my screen and how bright it is. Right here, this is the, I don't even know, to be honest, non-slip, whatever, okay, I don't know. On the door, we have the 4 windows. These are not one touch as much as I would love them to be. I really actually enjoy that feature on vehicles, but it is just simple. You roll up, you roll down, just straight to the point. Obviously, we have the window lock right here. It'll stay down when it's activated. We have the left and right mirrors that we can adjust. So I just have that, and then I can move them up and down, side to side. The simple lock and unlock button. I have these things right here, so I can put on my brights. If I can, hold on. Sometimes. Okay, we have auto, so we have automatic lights. I can just keep them off. We have the brights. We have all that good stuff. The blinkers come up here. They're very nice and loud. I really enjoy that. And then my windshield. So I'm still trying to like figure this one out. Okay, that's just one. I don't know what else happens. When I put it down, I know is when it keeps going. There's like the different speeds. But yeah, so there's that. Coming up here, I do have a sunglass holder, which I'm actually super happy about. So I do have just some prescription sunglasses. They're in there right now. Up here we have the lights, so I can turn them off when I open the doors or keep them on, or just kind of keep them on for the time being, just one-on-one. Both, actually, yeah, what are these called? Sun visors. They both come with little cute, very like detailed mirrors. I really like them. They're very cute and clear. Each one comes with a little light, which a lot of base models don't even come with that, or mirrors alone. So I was pretty excited about that. Right here, this is my screen. I forgot how big she is. I don't really know, but she's pretty big. She's definitely bigger than most screens that I've had. But it does have wireless Apple CarPlay, so I don't have to have a plug-in at all, which is why I have them just tucked away in that bag anyways. But right now I have my Apple CarPlay on. That is just what she looks like. But the main radio, let me lower that, just looks like this, so I can maneuver between them. I can do, you know, I can change it, I can seek different tracks. The home button, this is, oh, okay, sorry, I'm literally still trying to adjust all this, but I have the date, the time, what day it is exactly. I can do the map, I can do the map, hold on. Okay, I can go straight to Apple CarPlay. I have different various things going on here. So I have phone, I can do quiet mode. I really like quiet mode, so if you have kids, it basically shuts off all the volume in the back and just keeps it really dimmed up in the front, so that's really nice. I don't know what the voice memo is, I've never done that. Obviously I have the Apple CarPlay button that I can access it to. Sound, Wi-Fi, I can get Wi-Fi in here, but I do not have it currently. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, so I can do a daytime. Okay, so I have the automatic one on. So right now it's super, like, everything's kind of like white, but then at night it turns to everything black. I have a blue light filter. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's cool. I can adjust my widgets. I didn't even know that. Okay, I have to do that on a different day. I do have regular Bluetooth, which I haven't used except for like one time, but it does work. I can adjust my sound. I have a lot of songs with heavy bass, so I always bring mine always down because I'm not trying to shake the whole entire car. But yeah, so pretty straight to the point here, but I really do enjoy my Apple CarPlay. I don't know what the Kia thing, oh, okay, that's what it does. If you guys ever wonder, this Dunkin' app, I can just click my drink and order it at the nearest Dunkin'. Love it. I wish there was a Starbucks one, but there's not. Favorites right here, I can just favorite like a radio station, it'll add it. I have the volume. Oh, this changes, ooh, okay, this changes the station up here on top, if I ever want to do that. We have our panic button right here. We have our passenger airbag. It is currently off, but obviously it'll turn on when somebody is sitting there and it alerts me. The air system is pretty basic. I keep it on max all the time. This is what keeps your AC on, this little button right here. I always circulate my air inside, but it does get pretty, the air is powerful in this car, let me tell you. I never put it past this little fan because past that it gets so cold right away. I have it just coming to my face right now. I can have it obviously to my face and my feet, just my feet, the front or the back, and then, or the rear, I guess, to defrost my windows. Coming down here, I have a nice little slot for my phone. At least that's what I think it's for. So I really just put my phone in there right there because I don't even need it at this point because I have my Apple CarPlay. So I just keep it right there where it's accessible. But this is the USB thing that I was talking about. You can charge, you can plug in, anyone else can kind of plug it in and still connect to Apple CarPlay, but I just don't use it. My 12 volt is right here that I use. This one is nothing, it's empty. And then I just have a nice little cubby right here. So, I really like her. I like the storage area so far. Up here, I do have a sport mode button. She actually does have a kick to it when I put it in sport mode, but I will lose a lot of gas. I will say that it's probably only con. This is just my shifter. She's a nice solid shifter. We have some nice like leather going on right here. Oh, I have one of these things, a brake. So you just push it in and then you just, yeah, you guys know how that works. I just have my Starbucks right here. I do have 2 cup holders that are just the basic black that I kept right here. So if you do go up 1 trim, you do have the center console. I will say that they do sell the center console on Amazon for $50. So you don't have to spend $5K extra to go just get the trim that has the center console on it. Just want to throw that out there. But this is where I keep my things. So it is just like a storage cubby, I guess. So when I need an extra cup holder or when I'm carrying around my Stanley or something, I will throw that in there. But I hardly do. So for now, I just keep my main things in here right now just so they're accessible. And that way I'm not losing a cup holder with this trash can. It just fits perfect right here and it stays. So I just keep everything right there. Coming into the seats, we have really nice cloth seats. I will say my only thing about these seats is that with the dog hair and just lint, it does tend to like just stick to it. Like it takes some hard labor to get all the hair and the icks off of the chairs. That's my only thing, but it is just really nice basic cloth seats. I really like the stitching detail. I thought that was a really nice add-on for a base model. Nothing crazy going on any of the doors, just you have the 2 cup holders going on the side that are slightly slanted. Perfect for water bottles and such, but not anything open essentially. We do have a nice little slot here on the doors that I can fit my phone in, and I have a 14 with a square case, so that's really nice. I have that. Up here we have just the basic rear mirror. I can make it dark, I can make it light. For my 2 keychains here, I have an evil eye pendant necklace that I have, and then I also have just a necklace that I was gifted when I lost my girls, my 2 dogs. So I just have those hanging right there. I get a lot of compliments on how like good my car smells, so I use the Downy Unstoppables car clips. Love them. They last like 2 weeks long and they're just amazing. A little pricey. I mean, it's like $6 to $7 for these guys, but you know, it is what it is. It pays to smell good. In here, I will not open it. I do have a concealed weapon. But it is very nice and just another hard plastic that we have. But it did come with my user's manual. And then I just have like an extra tripod in here for my camera. The floor mats, they are little clip-ins, as you can see, like that little circle right there. They do have the 2 front ones. The 2 front ones have the Rio symbol, I guess, or yeah, like the logo. Let's talk about the keys for a minute, okay? I'm not upset about it at all because luckily the dealership programmed me an off-brand like car alarm, or a key fob, I guess I should say, but the key itself is just a plain key. Like without this, I would have to use this to open my doors and actually unlock the car and whatnot, and then lock it again. But they gave me this one, so I have a trunk button, I have the lock, unlock, and that's pretty much it. So I was actually very pleased that they gave me that. That is one thing. The next trim does come with the whole entire key fob and like the flip key, so there's also that if that's like a big thing of yours. We do have a light up here, so a backlight. It's not bad. This is going to be the back seat, so let's get back here for a minute. Right here I do have a little bit of like a, it's like a step, I want to say, but it's nothing too crazy. I actually really like it. I can just throw my bag there when I want room up here. I don't feel the need to have car clips because everything's so accessible on the floor and in the back seat, at least for my arm's reach. I have had a car seat back here. It fit nicely, and because I'm on the smaller side, I'm only 5 feet, it provided the child so much room, so I'm not complaining about that. We do have cup holders on the doors, but essentially not a cup holder that pull out right here at all. But yeah, that is pretty much how spacious it is. When nobody's in here, I like to have this seat pushed all the way back, so don't let that like scare you. I promise it's not that tight. But yeah, there's my back. And then my car is tinted, not fully to the extreme that I would like it to be, but this is what the dealership gave me. But I do like that I have the bar up here because that saves so much in this Arizona heat. But essentially, from what I'm being told by other people, I actually haven't looked at it myself, but nobody can see in during the day or at night, so I'm hoping that's true. It looks really good though, so the dealership did my tint job. But yeah, that is pretty much it for at least the inside. I will give you guys a better look at the back seat here though in a second. I completely forgot to mention the chrome accent and the slab right here. I feel like just make it so much more nicer. I don't know what it is. I think it looks just really good compared to just being just all black across the whole entire thing. And I forgot to show you guys my reverse camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in reverse. There she is. She looks so good. So we do have the parking assist right there. And then like I said, the different as you shift differently, it'll change. So now I'm in reverse. But yeah, that is pretty much, and she makes that little noise too, which I really like in case you ever accidentally shift it where it's not supposed to be. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna get out and show you guys the exterior and my trunk. So the one thing I forgot to say with this, it's a little annoying, but it's not anything too crazy for me. I do have to pull this thing in order to open up the actual gas cap. So it's not one of those that you can just like push in and then it just comes out. I have to actually pull this lever up. Same thing with the trunk. So let's just go ahead and let's do both actually. I'm so happy I'm filming because I'm in the public area and I'm terrified. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's start actually with the back seat. That way you guys can see. So this is her. So, mind you, I'm 5 feet. I am 100 and, oh my god. Sorry. I am 145 pounds, just to put that into perspective. So, I have pretty much, I have a good room. This is my view. Another thing I will add is that because there's no AC in the back, that was another issue that or concern, I guess, that people had for me. This car, because it's such a small space, I don't have that problem at all compared to when I had an SUV that only had AC in the front and it took like 5 years to get it to the back. So, people really enjoy the AC in here. Just because it can easily circulate. So this is what I meant by, don't let that fool you, I promise. This is how my chairs usually are. So I have enough, I have enough leg room at least. My husband does too. He's been back here and he's about 5'11". And then this is just my windshield thing. Oh, I forgot. This passenger seat does come with a pocket. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, this is the view that anybody else would have, or my puppy, I guess, so to say. We do have some nice speakers going on right here too. I forgot. I really liked how big they were. But yeah, this is just what it looks like back here. Very comfortable, very spacious. And then, let's see. This is what I meant about the gas cap. It'll only open with that button. So we just have a twist and a lock, but you just close it to close it, and that's pretty much it. Coming back here into the trunk, I actually utilize my trunk, unlike all these other videos that do car tours. So right here I just have some stuff because I'm still in the process of unboxing. I have my dog's car wrap that I put in the back seat to protect it from the doors and such. I do have this little felt, like, I guess carrier that I keep random stuff in. I just have an extra dog bowl. I have a lint roller. I have interior cleaner for when I go wash my car. I do have cleaning wipes, that is for my dog, just in case it gets dirty. But this was the second bag that I was talking about that I said I kept in my car always. Literally just more pads. That I think that's all that's in here, to be honest. Oh, just kidding. There's perfume in here. And nail clippers, a pen. Interesting. Okay, well, just always prepared. I do actually have a tool set right here, just a basic tool set, in case something were to happen with my vehicle. I do have a 150-piece first aid kit. So I always keep those in my car because you just never know. One thing that did suck was that this car actually did not come with a trunk liner. I was pretty bummed. But I have actually physically been in here and it fits about 2.5 of me. So I will point that out. But this is the back of the car. So we have the emblem. I'm trying not to show my license plate here, but this is her. She has a little cute antenna at the very top. And then my wheels, we do have some hubcaps. I am going to change those eventually. When, I don't know, but I do want to. But she is just blacked out. I did have her ceramic coated, so I'm very pleased with how that came out. She's still shiny. I actually do really like that we don't have a whole like open grill. Like this is down here, it's not up here, because I feel like a lot of bugs just get trapped up in there. That's a really hard part to clean for me personally. So it's just straight to the point up here. We have really nice LED lights. Cute Kia symbol once again. I do actually have an appointment for her to get the front grill wrapped with that plastic to protect it from chipping, because I already have some chipping going on. That was my fault for getting a black car. But yeah, that is just pretty much her. She's cute, she's easy to park, she's easy to maneuver. So in the passenger side, this is essentially what you see when you get in, just so you guys can have an idea. And then I forgot, all the both sides actually have this thing to move forward. It doesn't have the three-way, like obviously the buttons or something on the side. Same thing with this to, oh my bad. Yeah, you guys get the gist. That's pretty much just what it is. Me literally dying and risking my life just to show you guys a car vlog. And this is a good day. 102 is like San Diego weather right now. And I'm literally dying. I think it's just because I'm wearing black and oh my god. That was my fault. And I never have my hair down. I always have it up during the summer, so this is like a new struggle today. But that was my car vlog. I try not to be super obnoxious and loud, especially when I'm in a public place, so I'm sorry if I don't have the same energy compared to when I'm in my car, as I did outside. But like I said, don't expect anything too crazy. This is a vehicle brand new that's under 20K. So I will point out that my price for this vehicle before my, I guess my taxes, whatever, my add-ons and everything, was 17K. So 17K, like brand new for a car, is amazing, especially in this economy right now. It gets me where I need to be. Mind you, I don't know if you guys kind of noticed on my gauge, but I can literally, on like a good day, which is a lot, I can get 40 miles per gallon. Oh, and I forgot, gas right now, at least in my area, it is $4.20. It cost, I think it was $42 to fill up. So, just throwing that out there. There's a lot of pros to this car. It is amazing. I have a lot of trunk space. I just I thoroughly enjoy it. My dog really likes it. He had a really hard time in my other cars because there was no AC ever in the back, and like I said, it took like 3 business days for the AC in the front to get to the back. So he really likes this. It's just one-stop shop. It just circulates, comes back around to him. He enjoys it. So I would say if you have at least probably 1 kid, I don't know about 2, but 1 kid, this would be a perfect car for you to have. It's super simple, super easy, and one thing that I will actually point out when it comes to kids is how easy it is to just reach as needed. So I do see in other big vehicles, obviously when you're driving moms, like you can't, when your car's like all the way back in Guam back there, you can't turn around and just easily access your kid or like what they're doing. So with this one, I did notice it is just, I don't gotta do a whole lot. I'm already back here. I can do what I need to do and such. So I will point that out. It is super easy to just handle what you need to without having to pull over and such or whatever else. Obviously, it's going to be safer if you pull over. But in a quick moment, if your kid's choking or something or doing something they absolutely shouldn't be, you can fix it and address it while you're in this car driving still. So, yes, there is that. I hope I change your guys' mind and perspective on smaller vehicles and the Kia Rio name in general, because I don't know if many people love or have this car. I haven't seen many of them out there, if I'm being honest. But you guys should. It's a huge, like I said, if you guys can't already tell, it was a huge bang for my buck. I got a lot. I got a lot, considering a lot of newer cars just don't have a lot of these little details, while also providing me money saving options for 1, the price tag, and 2, the gas, the miles per gallon that I get. So, but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and, yeah. I don't know. Next video, get prepared, because I am officially activating Halloween Arlene. Okay, she hasn't been activated in a very, very long time. It has been about 3 years. 3 years since Halloween Arlene has been activated. I haven't done a Halloween Christmas tree. I haven't done Halloween decor. I haven't even carved a pumpkin. Okay, it has been a really rough last couple years mentally for me, but this year we are thriving and I'm doing so well. I'm incredibly thankful to my husband and for my family, especially my parents, just for being there for me during this time. A lot of changes have happened. As you guys can see, I have moved. I am now in a new car. I am not working. I am a certified stay-at-home wife. So I know that's a very controversial topic itself, but luckily I would like to say, and thank God, because up and down, none of this would even be possible without him. So, as just completely awful of a human that I am, he still loves me and backs me and takes care of me and my family, and I can't even express how thankful I am for that. So, I'm incredibly thankful that I'm even able to stay home in this economy, and I'm incredibly thankful that I have a husband who is always providing for me and our dog day in and day out. He is going to be an amazing father one day, if I ever change my mind about having kids. I still haven't changed my mind. Just not right now. It's a little expensive, but you know, maybe one day we will get there. But yes, I am very thankful for everybody that has been with me through my lowest, through my Mercury Sable, through my house, through everything. I definitely only brought the people that I knew would be beneficial for me mentally, and that I loved day in and day out, and that I knew that they loved me, onto this next journey of where I am currently living and doing with my life. So I appreciate you guys that were with me up until this moment, and those that are gonna follow me continuously on. So, Go get a Starbucks. Wednesday, today's date, August 15th, you get, I think it's like 60 stars. Bye.